I said in another video, I think I've worn this before in a video. I actually just started this different version of this same video and thought, I think I've done this video before. But I haven't, which was really, I've thought it so many times in my head that I actually thought that I'd already done this video. That's retarded. Hi, my name's Austin Carr, and I can't remember what videos I've done. I can't even tell you my feelings right now. I don't know why I'm holding this pen. I think it's because it was sitting here. We're moving back to Denver, Colorado. And I'm going to stop saying Denver, Colorado, because when The Real World was on, and it was in Denver, Colorado, I hated that they always said Denver, Colorado, because no other city do they say that. They don't say New York and New York. They always just say The Real World, New York, or Chicago, or London. But then when they were in Denver, they had to say Denver. Like no one knows where it is. People know where Denver, Colorado is, right? It's not like the little dinky town I live in here, and no one has any clue where Iowa even is. So I thought I'd give a little geography lesson real quick. So this is the United States, and right in the middle is Iowa. And that kind of rectangular looking state, that's Colorado. And the biggest city in Colorado is Denver. And Denver's about 3 million people, and it sits just east of the Rocky Mountains at 5,280 feet. All right, so now that your geography lesson is out of the way for the day, I could talk about why I'm so excited to move to Colorado. I've lived in Colorado before. I lived there for 2 years right out of college, and it was probably the most exciting time of my life. It was horrible some days, but I loved it. And Denver, there's something about Denver that just grabbed my heart, and it has held on to it since I left there. Denver's a great Midwestern town. It's the right size for me. It's that in-between size. It's not like Chicago, huge, but it's not like the tiny, tiny little town that I live in now. So it's the happy medium, I guess. And you're just about an hour and a half from the mountains, so if you want to be snowboarding or snowshoeing or skiing, or I would not recommend snowboarding if you haven't done that. It's horrible. So you could be doing anything else besides that. Plus, great restaurants. Denver downtown is really up and coming. And P.S., if you love beer like I love beer, Denver has over 70 breweries within 100 miles of downtown. So if you want any kind of beer, you're going to find it there. As a matter of fact, a lot of the places in town only serve the beer that they brew there. So it's not even like you can get anything else. Plus you got Coors and New Belgium and some of the biggest brewers around. It's unbelievable. I don't know. Denver's a great town. If you haven't been there, I would suggest going because it's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do there. And if you ever need a little tour guide, you can shoot me an email the next time you're in Denver, and we'll show you around a little bit, I guess. I don't know, if somebody took me up on that, it might be kind of weird, but shoot me an email the next time you're in Denver. We'll go with that. The other thing is, because we're moving, I'm looking for a new job, and I haven't looked for a new job for a while, and it's horrible. I'm applying online, which was worthless, and then I called up some old bosses. Maybe, keep your fingers crossed, I might have a lead that actually could turn into a job, which, considering we're closing in on 60 days to our move at this point, I think it'd be a good time for me probably to find a job. So, yeah. Anyway, if you have any job hunting advice, especially for Denver, especially for an interior designer who's been out of the industry for a little bit, I'd be all ears. Other than that, I think that's all I got. I'll talk to y'all later.